Another episode of The Home Defense Show with Skip Coryell.
This is Phoenix Coryell. Welcome to the Home Defense Show.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Okay, folks, welcome back to the Home Defense Show. This is your host, Skip Coryell. Go ahead. Make my day. I love that movie. I'm sitting there, I'm drinking chai tea in my John Wayne cup here because a man's got to do what a man's got to do. That's not very manly, I know. Chai tea. You know, have you noticed that I've stopped drinking mocha frappuccino? Ever since I had COVID, it doesn't taste good anymore, which is really kind of cruel. That's just sick and wrong, okay? But I made this. I've been drinking this for, I don't know, a month or so, and it's got milk, maple syrup in it, cloves, cinnamon stick, allspice, a bay leaf, and some tea bags. And I boil that down, and it's much better than mocha frappuccino ever was. And it cost me a fraction of the price. And I get to drink it in my John Wayne cup. So it's got that going for it too. All right, today we're going to talk about road rage. Road rage is going crazy right now. There's all kinds of idiots out there on the road. And a lot of it is about ego, okay? And, you know, I saw one just this morning, and I want to go ahead and I want to play you a video clip. The guy videotaped himself road raging, okay? And then he gave it to the cops, which is really stupid. But there's a lot of stupid things about this particular guy. This was down in Florida. But anyways, let's go ahead. Let's play the video clip. Then I'm going to come back, and then I'm going to do some commentary on it. All right. Phoenix, roll the clip.
And right now, we're seeing dramatic new video from a shooting on I-95 that landed this driver behind bars. In that disturbing video, you can see the man behind the wheel pull out a gun and fire during morning rush hour. Local 10's Roy Ramos live now in North Miami with an update for us tonight. Roy?
Calvin, and remarkably, no one was injured in any of this. Nearly a dozen shots fired. It all happened right here on the lanes of I-95, and the driver who opened fire says he did so because he thought he was being shot at. Chilling dash camera video obtained by talk show host Andy Slater showing the moments a road rage incident leads up to shots fired. You may remember when we first told you about the incident back in late June. Two cars found riddled with bullets on the southbound lanes of I-95 near 135th Street. We've now learned the driver you are looking at is 30-year-old Eric Popper. Investigators with Florida Highway Patrol said he was driving this black Toyota Venza when he abruptly cut off another driver. That driver begins to tailgate him when he's then seen slamming on the brakes. Seconds later, state troopers say the driver pulls up to the passenger side and throws a water bottle at the vehicle when Popper quickly starts shooting right through his own windows.
Go ahead. Make my day.
Okay, now that was just crazy. You see that guy shooting? It's like he's shooting all over the place, right? Through his own windshield, through his window here. I mean, in my advanced class, advanced handgun tactics, we shoot from inside a vehicle. But it's my old truck, and we don't shoot the windows, okay? And there's a lot of safety precautions we take, and it's pretty safe, okay? This guy is nuts. He's a total lunatic. He's a wacko, okay? But he's kind of a special kind of a wacko. Did you see how calm he was? He's getting ready for what he says is a gunfight, because he claimed the other guy shot at him. I don't think he did. I think it really was a water bottle. But he's incredibly calm for what he's about to do. I mean, he thought it all out. He adjusted the seat. He got in the right position, and he watched, and he waited till just the right moment, and then he cut loose. He went to slide lock. Okay? My opinion, this guy's been wanting to shoot somebody for a long time. Okay? And the vast majority of my concealed carry students, their biggest problem is that I think they probably can't pull the trigger. They won't be able to do it in the heat of battle. Someone will stick a gun in their face and they'll freeze, they'll lock up, and they won't do it. Okay? Even though they should be able to do it. This guy went way to the other extreme. I think there's a tiny little portion, minuscule, number of CPL holders that want to be a hero. They want that opportunity to dominate and to actually shoot somebody. That's sad, and I hate to say that. Fortunately, it's like 1 in a million. Okay, it's a very small number of people, and I think this guy was one of them, because he was way too anxious to do this. Think of all the opportunities he had to de-escalate. Tons of opportunities. He could have just driven away. Okay, he didn't have to brake check that guy, but he did. And that escalated it. The guy was driving past him. He could have just let him go, but he didn't. He wanted to use that gun. It's like this 65-year-old guy in his crisis, right? His midlife crisis. 35-year-old guy, whatever. But they buy that brand new, candy apple red Corvette, right? They don't just leave it in the garage. They're not happy. They can't do that. They got to get out and drive it. They got to show it around. That's what this guy was like. This guy had to use his gun, had to show his gun. Tons of opportunities not to, but he did it anyways. Okay? And it satisfied a sick need inside him. And it makes the rest of us look really, really bad, because we're not like this guy. But the media is going to paint us all to be just like this idiot. Okay? Ego. Ego is a huge problem. Drugs and guns don't mix. Alcohol and drugs don't mix. Ego and drugs do not, ego and guns do not mix, okay? It'll get you in trouble every single time. You have to be willing to turn the other cheek in cases like this, okay? Because in reality, okay, let's say the guy behind him was at fault. He did something stupid, he was rude or whatever. Just let it go. Water off a duck's back. Okay? Sometimes you have to be willing to let someone else dominate you. And that's what turning the other cheek is all about. You're talking about an insult. If someone pulls a gun on you, that's different. Okay? Someone's beating on you, that's different. But when it's just verbal or something like this, let it go. Let the other person dominate you if it will save lives. Save his life, maybe your life. I mean, this guy shot like 11 times during drive time, on a busy, crowded highway. He could have killed somebody. Thank God that he didn't. But don't let your ego get the best of you. Just let it go, take it down a notch. And if you're one of those people that wants to use your gun, do the rest of us a favor and don't carry a gun, okay? Because you're going to hurt the rest of us, and you might get someone innocent killed, okay? Well, I didn't have a lot that I wanted to say on that, but that's important stuff, okay? Anytime you can de-escalate, do it. If you can talk your way out of something, do it. Okay? When the crap hits the fan and it's go time, you go. But this was not go time, not even close. This was step on the brake, let him go past you, and just go on with your life. Okay? If you treat everyone on the road who cuts you off like they're the demon spawn of Charles Manson, you'll do okay. All right? For all you know, that guy that just cut you off, he's got 2 dead bodies in his trunk, and he's looking for a place to bury him. So just let these guys go. De-escalate. If they want to dominate you in this situation, let them dominate you. It's going to be okay. You'll go home to your family, and, you won't go to prison. This guy's going to go to prison. And he earned it. All right, that's all I have for you. A happy Groundhog's Day. Don't forget our sponsors, Center Shot, indoor gun range, where it's always a perfect 70 degrees, even on Groundhog Day. And also USCCA, United States Concealed Carry Association. Check them out as well. Lots of good training and good legal insurance. All right, this is Skip Coriel on Home Defense Show. We will be back next week with more really, really good stuff. Happy Groundhog's Day.
That's not bad for a quadruped. You gotta check your mirrors, just side of your eye. Side of your eye. That's it. Hey, they're chasing us. Come on, make it fun. Don't drive angry. Don't drive angry.
Thank you for joining us this week on the Home Defense Show. Now, get out there and protect the ones you love. We'll see you next week with more of the best in home defense.
Bye-bye, boys!
Have fun storming the castle!